Heather Wainer here, and I just had a phenomenal tour here at Arizona Custom Blends. Pretty remarkable place that is high tech and innovative and growing as we speak. And I'm here with Jeff Weintraub, who's the CEO of Arizona Custom Blends,
Thanks
or
for coming
ACB as we all call it. And basically, what I found out in being here is that everybody says why they love it is from the people. And Jeff's going to be a good representation of that. Tell us a little bit about your place.
Well, we're a 100,000 square foot facility in 7.75 acres. It's fully GMP compliant. We have all the certifications you expect, and we manufacture only capsules and powders.
And they do live, just saw that. They have a couple of missions and things that make them different. And we are behind their mission statement here. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So we regularly discuss and talk about in our meetings our mission, vision, and our values. And basically what our mission is all about meeting customers' expectations on each and every order and doing what we say and saying what we do, because that's so rare in the industry. And the way we do it is the poster that you see next to it is we work really closely together as a team, with our client being in the center of what we do, and then all the departments having to work together and have open communication to deliver what we can, make sure that everybody remembers that the client is at the center of everything we do.
And what makes you different?
Really, it always comes down to people, because every manufacturer has equipment, but we've done things a little differently. So we set up the whole factory to make sure that we can do what we do and do well. So we have the packaging equipment for all the powders, and we can package just about every way that somebody wants them to package. And then it comes down to who do you hire? And so we've got probably, especially for a company our size, more experience in the industry in purchasing, in sales, in formulation, and quality than just about every company I can know. For a small company like this, our head of quality worked for the Nestle Corporation for 10 years. So we really look for the best, and it's really important.
I couldn't agree more. And then I also know partnerships are a big part of what you do, as most businesses. But you guys try to find cutting edge ingredients and really try to marry it up for your customers. And want to tell us a little more about that?
We do. So our formulators really spend a lot of time looking and seeing what the latest and greatest is with science-based ingredients, and then they like to give their customers an opportunity to use those materials to differentiate themselves from others, because they can actually make some claims on the labels. From an operational standpoint, we work very closely with different vendors. So where a lot of times companies are looking for the best price, we're looking for the best partnership. So with all of our vendors, it's a give and take. So we buy materials from them. They provide some consulting for us. So we get an additional level of expertise, and we help them, the suppliers, out in certain ways, and they help us out in certain ways. So it's really a partnership all around. We should probably add another circle, which is the vendors on here, because we're very close.
Absolutely, they're important. And I got to see your R&D, and I know we talked about testing a little bit. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, we have an R&D lab in here, so we do all of our formulations. We make sure capsules work. We have all the equipment to do that, and to measure moisture in powders. We know how to blend them properly and do all that stuff. So we have an R&D lab, but when it comes to identification and microbiological contaminants, we send all that out to third parties so that we have no conflicts of interest. We have agreements with them, so we get results back quickly, and that just works out well for everybody.
And I know we talked a little bit about deadlines and how you work with them and how the scheduling just works perfectly and how you just make sure you meet your customers' expectations.
That's our goal, and that's our mission, and that's what we try to do on everything. But yes, what we talked about on the tour was that we actually have different dates that we shoot for. So a client so we do our best to work with a client so we can get them planning ahead. And that's our vision, is to be a resource to our clients, so that they look at us to help them grow their business. And so we try to get orders placed, but often they need things very, very quickly. So it's really important to set that expectation of, we always set that as a challenge date. We'll do everything we can. And most of the time that challenge date and our reputational date align. But on every order, we set a reputational date, which says, I know you want it here. We will get it to you by this date. And this is always a challenge date that we'll try to get it by that time. So we have multiple dates and we really take them seriously. And our whole process of when orders need to be created by, when items need to be purchased by, when they need to be received by, is all based on those dates. If anything goes awry with any of those, we can contact the customer
Sure.
immediately and tell them where things are, because communication is really big and is very important to what we do as well.
Could not agree more. It's pretty remarkable what you've done here, and you've only been in this building for 2 years, and there's a lot of growth that's going to be happening.
Yep, we have a big factory that is filling up fast, and we'd like to keep it filling.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I thank you for your time. I thank you for coming to our facility. It's great to have you.
Thank you so much. It was amazing, and it was my pleasure to be here, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.